Hello, my name is Jasmine Haldana. Hello, Daniel. Just to let you know before we even start the meeting, I am recording this. It's okay to record, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I already had you fill out a paper that was just saying that everything that you're gonna say is gonna be confidential. I'm not gonna be talking about anything you say to anyone else. And if you like to stop the video at any time and point, that is perfectly okay. You just have to let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right. So tell me, Daniel. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm 15 and go to Myrtle Beach High School.
Mm-hmm.
And
What grade are you in?
I'm going to 10th. I'm in 10th right now.
Mm-hmm. So how are you finding school? Are you doing online or are you doing in person?
I'm doing online. It's kind of hard.
Why is it hard?
Because, maybe some days you even, sleep over and, then you don't, get on the classes on time. You get absent, partying, that builds up.
Yeah, so you have to kind of build that responsibility because you're doing online. It's not the same as in doing it in person. Okay, so why did you come in today?
Oh, mostly because I lost my wallet.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of my summer money and my ID.
Mm-hmm. So where did you lose it originally?
Oh, I lost the first wallet. That was the first wallet was a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was I was almost halfway through summer, a little bit past halfway.
Mm-hmm.
So I already lost a third of not even a fourth of the money I lost.
So how much money was in the first wallet?
200.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember how I lost it, but I think I lost it I don't know. I don't remember how I lost it.
That's okay. So after that, you try to be more careful, right? But you ended up losing the second wallet. So tell me about what was in that wallet.
The second wallet? Well, I lost it on my way. We were on vacation. I almost had 500 in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost didn't spend any money.
Mm-hmm.
And then, on my way back, I spent $5 on a bag of chips. And then, I remember placing it on the car door.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost it from there. That was the last time I saw it.
So maybe what happened is you probably dropped it instead of putting it in the car door.
Maybe I put it a little bit to the side and then it slipped off.
Oh man. Okay, so how has that been a burden in your life? Has it brought any difficulties?
It had three important things. It had a $2 bill, which is $2 bills are really lucky.
Yeah, they're special.
Yeah, so luck didn't really work out for me there. I had my ID in there, which I needed to get a job. Well, I can't really get a job because of school right now. But I needed also to get my permit. So I have to get my ID and then wait a while and then get my permit. And I also had $500 in there.
$500. Wow.
That's half my money I earned.
So tell me about how did you earn that money?
Oh, I worked as mostly gardener, placing grass, putting in sprinklers, mowing lawns, stuff like that.
Was that job difficult?
Yes, it was always really hot. You couldn't always work because the days it rained, you couldn't use any machinery.
So you worked really hard for that job. Did you feel like you really earned that money?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were really proud of having that money, right? All right. And what about your ID? Do you feel like you have certain limitations because you don't have your ID?
I guess so. If I want to, let's say I go to an amusement park or something, maybe. I don't know if that's actually how it is. And I want to, buy something, tickets or something. Maybe I can't, buy them on my own. It's then I have to ask a friend. And I don't even have my own money.
So it kind of seems like a problem that keeps on building up.
It looks like I'm piggybacking on that.
Yeah. So you don't have your ID. So that's also causing you problems with your permit. And do you really want your permit?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah. Are you ready to start driving?
Yes.
Yeah. The thought of it is really exciting, right? So you're growing up, and sadly you lost your money and you lost your ID. Okay. So is there anything else going on that's causing you stress, or is it just those things that are kind of causing you stress?
Well, I can't really hang out with my friends because, the pandemic. And online schools are also really busy. I only have, the afternoon off. everybody gets late because of the homework.
And now that the time's changing, it actually gets darker soon. And even if you do want to hang out, you still have the money problem. Yeah. So it seems like whatever happens here affects the other thing. So, have you thought about getting your ID or getting another job?
I don't really have time for the ID because of the classes,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have time for the job mostly because of the classes too.
Mm-hmm. So maybe what we can talk about in our next meeting is how we can take a plan of actions. So maybe assorting your time for when is school time, when can you get your ID, if you're comfortable enough getting another job. I know that getting another job right now might be difficult, one, because you're very young, right? How old are you?
15.
15, right. So it's kind of harder for 15-year-olds to get a job right now, especially during the pandemic. Do you even feel comfortable getting a job during the pandemic?
Not really.
Not really. Yeah, it's
Maybe like another out. Not really. I don't really want to get an outside job anymore because I'm so tiring. But I mean, it's not gonna be as hot now, so maybe.
Yeah, because the time is changing. It's almost coming around winter, so even if you did work outside, it wouldn't be so hot. But then you would have to deal with the cold. So yeah, I understand not getting a job.
What else made hot chocolates though? So.
So I understand that getting a job would be pretty difficult. And getting an ID, you have to set up part-time to do that, and you actually have to find someone to drive you too. Alright, so yes, what we could talk about in our next meeting is our plan of action, and kind of assorting what we can do for you. And just to let you know that we're going to work things out, and you have nothing to worry about. And next time you come, if anything else happens, you can update me, and we can talk about it, okay? Alright, thanks for coming.